Hey there, welcome to The Working Actor, and we are in Whistler, beautiful BC, where the Whistler Film Festival is in its 24th year. And new this year is welcoming Screen Ireland, which we are honoring here at the film festival. And Stephen Davenport is head of U.S. production and partnership for Screen Ireland, and he joins us on The Working Actor to tell us all about what is happening in Ireland. So welcome to the show.
Great. Well, yeah, we're very happy to be here at Whistler. It's Ireland's the country of focus this year. So
Yes.
there's the Irish ambassadors Canada is here. We have our Consul General from Vancouver. We have the Tourism Ireland team, and also some Screen Ireland people as well. So this is we're all here.
You know, I had an opportunity to witness the welcome party yesterday, and it just felt very Canadiana. I find there's a lot of similarities between Ireland and Canada. Do you agree?
I would indeed. Yes.
Yes.
I'm brand new to Canada as well, but I have definitely seen similarities.
All right. Well, welcome to Canada and welcome to The Working Actor. We have had many casting directors from Ireland tell us a little bit about what the industry is like in Ireland, but we have you here today just to give us an inside glimpse into what the film industry is like right now.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's been huge change in the last kind of 8 to 10 years. It's growing, it's still growing as well. We've had some very tricky years over the last while as well, with COVID first, and then with the strikes, and with and that had a huge effect, not only in the US and but especially in Ireland and Europe internationally as well. So those have been very kind of hard years to go through as well. But still, we seem to be consistent. The change with the streamer as well has been more production happening, more longer TV shows as well. So, but it's not something that just happened 10 years ago for Ireland. We've been doing this a very long time, and we've been doing co-production. We've been doing Ireland on screen with some big American productions over the years. Yeah.
Right. Ireland is so picturesque, and you can think of all of the beautiful, beautiful films that have been shot there. When you are going about your day trying to sell Ireland to a production or to a network, how do you go about selling it?
So I think Ireland has got a unique position that we've got like 4 big attraction things that I think we sell Ireland with as well. It's the expertise. So it's the behind the camera crew that we have, really good high technical skills. They've grown up on working on small productions within Ireland, some of the local productions that we do, but also getting the opportunity to work on bigger international, larger scale budgets as well. And you've got the actors in front of the camera. I think their CVs just speak for themselves.
Yes.
They are international. Every year we're seeing people up for Oscars as well. It's just been the track record for Irish actors on screen is it's a phenomenal success story. We have as you say, the locations. We don't just do Ireland for Ireland. We do a lot of international shows. We did 10 seasons of Vikings, which is a show that helps build up the crew base, but also giving people actor time.
Yes.
People getting director credits, cinematographer credits as well. So on a big international show, and having something like that cements the kind of development and the growth of the area as well. There, we have as I said, we don't just do Ireland. We do a lot of beautiful Georgian Victorian streets. We've cobblestone streets. We've a whole new financial district now, which is very modern. We've got the European headquarters of Google, Facebook, X, Apple. So you get this modern kind of techs that have taken over some of the old dock areas and have this modern, slick look as well. So we do outer space. Of course, we had Star Wars a number of years ago, which was huge. It was filmed in one of the most remote parts of Ireland, and you get films like Banshees of Inisheer, which is set in Ireland and shooting Ireland for Ireland. But it's and we do a lot of US productions in Ireland that do Ireland for US as well. So it's just quite a mix of property as well. So we have the expertise, the locations, phenomenal facilities. We've got Ardmore Studios, Troy Studios in Limerick as well, and Ashford Studios, which is built up around the Vikings as well. So the kind of big major sound stages as well in Ireland. Post-production facilities, animation facilities, VFX facilities, a huge growth area as well. And then on top of all that, what cements everything together is a really, really strong tax credit that we've had for nearly 30 years. Right. And the flat rate is at 32%, but the government is always constantly changing, and the most recent change, which have seen a huge effect on bigger productions coming into Ireland, was the increase of the cap from 70 million per project to 125 million per project. Yeah.
That's fascinating. So it looks like Ireland is the place to be right now. It's the new Hollywood, shall we say?
It's one of the new places.
One of the new places.
I think it's shown its track. It's not something that's happened overnight. It's been slowly growing that. Through that government support, through the talent that's there, and we've gradually done this over the last 30 years with organisations. We were the Film Board, now Screen Ireland. Doing the training with new people into the industry. We've new crew hubs around training people. We've new talent academies. We work along with some of the actors academies as well. So there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of training going on in the background to kind of make it, what it offers now.
Now, I know that a lot of our acting community who tunes into The Working Actor, we do have a lot of actors who tune in from Ireland and the UK. We have a global community, and we've also had some casting directors who are so reputable and famous out of Ireland that we know of. And I guess since COVID, it's just brought up this opportunity that anybody can audition for any role because it's virtual. And for the actors who are tuning in, I find it's kind of inspiring that they hear what's going on in other countries so that they can possibly want to pursue things in other countries. Tell me about what happened in COVID that you started up, an incentive.
Yeah, so there's been a number of things during COVID. There was a lot of, I think all over the world, everyone was trying to do things and scrambling around. But one of the initiatives that the skills team, part of Screen Ireland as well, Gráinne there as well, worked with Bow Street Academy, and they started a program for short films I call the Actor as Creator. So it was getting the actor to go behind the camera and getting to tell a story, tell their vision, and have that creative, the creative side of it, which not often actors get to do that opportunity as well. Yeah. But we've seen huge success in that as well. These films, they're not made. They started off with, I think it was €3,000 per award, which is tiny bits as well. I think it's now 5,000 as well. But these films have been going to international festivals, picking up awards, and I think it's given that people the experience of working behind a camera is a whole new side of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. There is a film that is out right now. Cillian Murphy shot it in Ireland. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's Small Things Like These is Cillian's latest film. They actually shot it a couple of years ago, but it's just been released now as well. Yes. It's Cillian's first role as a producer, but he's also starring in the film, of course. It's based on a novel by Claire Keegan, who was also who wrote the story behind The Quiet Girl, Ireland's first Irish language film that made it into the international section of the Oscars.
And so, what was it about Ireland that attracted him to shoot it there?
Well, the story set in Ireland. It's kind of it deals with some of the history of some of the troubled history in Ireland as well, because it's about a mother and baby home that was set in New Ross. But I think where Cillian and I think this is where Screen Ireland come in, that we have a lot of people who come back to us to look for funding. So we also our main role is the funding agency. So we fund Irish productions, Irish producers, Irish talent, and there's 43 different strands of funding as well. So this was a project that was set in Ireland. It has a story behind it. It's an international director. But we worked with Artist Equity as the co-producing partner on it, which is Matt Damon's company, and but it's having Cillian in that role of being a producer now as well is amazing. We hope to see some more and more projects that are coming through. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I know that Cillian has a huge fan following, and I mean, Oppenheimer, it was all the Oppenheimer and Barbie, and everyone loved Cillian there. So what can we anticipate coming out of Ireland that we should mark our calendars for in 2025?
Well, we've had a busy year in production, and a busy couple of years in production. We're kind of heading around somewhere, just around the 400 million market expenditure on the tax credit. We are seeing bigger international shows. We have Wednesday is one of the biggest shows that we have in the world. That's just wrapped up in the season in Ireland. We have another film with Frankie Shaw's doing at the moment. They're shooting at the moment in Limerick in Ireland, called Four Kids Walk Into a Bank, and that's starring Liam Neeson as well.
That sounds like trouble. Four kids walk into a bank and
that's set in the US, but they're filming it in between Dublin and Limerick, where they found some locations as well. So it should be a very interesting project as well. And we've multiple projects coming out this year as well, from our own funded projects as well with Screen Ireland. We've 4 films playing at the Whistler Festival at the moment, including Blue Fiddle, which is on Fiddle Gurrum, which is an Irish language project again as well. We have Housewives of the Year, which is a documentary. We have Kneecap, which has gone crazy. Yes. It's an Irish UK co-production. It's a production with Northern Ireland Screen co-production. That has played at South by West, as Sundance.
Festival circuit,
it has done everything. It's just had a release. It's going to be Ireland's nomination for the Oscars this year as well. So it's a film that keeps growing and growing. And at the essence of it is the Irish language is the heart of the story as well. So it's a phenomenal achievement of a film. Yeah.
There are 80,000 native Irish speakers in Ireland.
Ní fac I chéad gantanga ach lá náisiún.
3 of us have become rappers.
You may know the words, but you don't understand the language.
Swings you real for horse from Kyo.
Just go studio again.
Well, because rent beats. Can you like?
Well, you hear Abbey Roadie?
Abbey what?
I love it. Stephen, you're doing such wonderful things. I have to ask you, where did your love for film and the industry come from?
I don't know really. I've been working in it so long, like 30 years in the industry now. So I started off in production, trainee. I started doing some camera work. I started doing every bit that I could do to be in the film. And I think I'm one of those people that didn't want to be in an office all day and had this opportunity. I think that's where film is so special, that there's a job for everybody. You can be the actor in front of the camera. You can be the person who loves taking notes and do continuity. You can have an interest in fashion and do costume. You can be an art department. You can be an editor who loves technical stuff and putting pictures together, sound record. There's so many opportunities, I think, as well. So I think I always call it there's a role for anybody who wants to work in the film, but you've got to work hard. It's it's long hours. It's a hard industry to get into. And then I kind of spent a long time as a location manager. I was over 12 years as a location manager, then doing a production manager, line producing, and then I joined Screen Ireland 8.5 years ago. So now I've been on the other side of the government side of of the industry as well. But I get to go to amazing festivals. I get to promote Ireland. I get to sell Ireland and talk about passionately about what we have to offer. So it's
sounds like you found your dream job.
I did.
You really did.
I'm very lucky. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so
very
much.
privileged.
Enjoy the rest of the festival, and I hope that Canada treats you well while you're here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Great.